Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner related videos, DIY tutorials, art and journal videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I load a new video. Commenting, liking, and sharing this on your favorite platform does help my channel grow and would be truly appreciated. All right, so this is going to be a little different. Now, this year, well, actually every year, as far as I understand it, for the last few years, Miss G from Book Roast has been hosting the Magical Readathon, and in April she does the owls, and that is a Harry Potter thing. It's a test thing. And then I believe like in September or October, she does the newts, and she is a booktube channel, and so basically during the month of April, in order to fulfill your owls, then you pick your career path, and you, based on your career path, then that means there's certain genres that you would need to read in order to fulfill your owls. And it seems like a really interesting concept. And I will link her channel and specifically the owl announcement or the Magical Readathon announcement down in the description box below. And she also has these amazing printouts. Now this one I did full size because I actually need to be able to read it, but then the rest of them, what I did was I just snipped them and put them into a Word document and then just kind of made them smaller because I wanted them to fit into here. And so like some of these you can't read, but I do have the bigger versions of this. But what I'm going to do is I was purchasing some things from Target.com online for just a quick pickup. And this wasn't an essential. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I did need the paperback of the 7th Harry Potter book because I do have the hardback, but it's huge and it's heavy, and I do want to read that this year. And I had a gift card, and so why not? And then I saw this, and originally what I was going to do with this is just kind of take this apart, use some of the pages, and create a journal. But what I'm actually going to be doing is using this as a journal. So this came with the book. This did not. So this is actually a letter that Miss G had created that you can print. And she has links to that in that video that I will be putting down below. I had done this on white copy paper and it was just a little too stark, so I just did some watercoloring washes on this. And then I did have a sticker that came with this book here, right there, and so I used that to make it for the seal of the letter. And I do plan to put something down here. And I'd already started to put some things together. I didn't like it. So this is actually 2 pages glued together. There isn't really anything on them. And I will be actually redoing this in order to make this as sort of a junk journal kind of thing, because for the owls you just really need to read a few books. I think I've got 3 or 4 on the listing that I need to do, and so it's not like I'm going to be doing a lot of writing in here, but I do want to keep it in one place. And I love seeing all the Harry Potter things here. And then the reason why I have this Christmas card is my brother had sent me some Harry Potter stickers and things, and as I was cleaning up today I found them. So yeah, actually I found this too. I bought this, I couldn't even tell you when. It's probably from Amazon though, and so I'm going to use these all together. So let me put this to the side. And I don't know that I'll be able to talk through this, so I'm going to put on some music for you guys, and I'm going to put this together, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the career path that I'm choosing for this year, as well as the owls that I'll need to do in order to fulfill the test requirements for this month. So I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, so I actually could not be more tickled about how this came out. And I love that the owl letter is here. This is for year 3 of this magical readathon, again hosted by Miss G. This was already in there. I added this from this. Now this here has some full page stickers, and in the back some of these are actually pieces. So I actually like that one right there. So I think you could, oh, but it's not coming off. Okay, and it's very thin like washi. And I think actually that one will look good for anything herbology related. Now I will, if I can find this, I will try to link it below, as well as this box of washi. Again, guys, I don't know if you're going to be doing something like this. It certainly is not essential. It is super cute, but yeah, I wouldn't worry about getting all the things at this time, just because, again, not essential. Well, now where am I going to put it? Okay, so, and this was one of the stickers that my brother had sent me. He also had sent me a magic wand, although I'm a horrible Harry Potter person because I didn't keep the box, and I don't know who this wand belongs to. Well, I mean, obviously the wand belongs to me, but I want to say it's Luna Lovegoods, but I actually have, I have no idea. So I'm sorry, but I do have a wand. I actually have quite a bit of Harry Potter things. I am going to keep the stickers in here just so it stays in one place. The extra seminar that I'm going to be taking is for the magical shop management, and in order to fulfill that requirement, you do need to read a book from the arithmancy. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but arithmancy. And in order to fulfill that requirement, again, for that seminar, I need to read something outside my favorite genre. So, okay. And I don't know that I'm going to actually be journaling here, although I absolutely could. And I might actually, once I'm done with the reading, just because that gives me lots of space to journal. And I love how this fit in right there in order to cover up the table of contents, because that's actually how I'm going to be treating this. This is going to be a sort of scrapbook, junk journal type of thing specifically for this, because clearly there's hopefully going to be 4 more years to go, but there are also newts later on this year, and so I should be able to just house everything here. The career path that I am choosing is journalist or writer. In order to fulfill my owls, I do need to pick a book from the history of magic. I need to pick Muggle studies, and then I get to do a subject of my own picking. So for history of magic, you have to pick a book that are about witches or wizards. For Muggle studies, you need to pick a book from a perspective of a Muggle. And then I think I was going to choose as my optional as astronomy. Now I could actually choose arithmancy. Again, not sure if I'm saying that right, but I'm actually going to be able to double up on some things. So, and I'll explain that in just a minute. And that's in order to keep to fulfill my owls for April. And it's really a April 1st through April 30th kind of challenge. And then here I left some of the elements on the page, and then I basically just covered up the texts, and this can be spots for journaling for me. And what this might actually be is the 3 books that I will be reading. And I know you're thinking, well, you've got 4 subjects. Well, okay. So if I can figure out how to insert a picture here on the screen for my arithmancy, I'm actually going to be doing a audiobook for this, because I have been anti-audiobook and anti-ebook forever. If it's not in a hardbound book, then I don't want it. But I did find that While I'm working, audiobooks are amazing because I can listen to the story, but I still can work. Now, it is going to be outside my favorite genre, so I might actually do the audiobook, and in order to maintain the integrity of the thing, do it in probably something classic or something literature or something you'd actually have to read for school, because I hate those kind of books. So let's do that. Let's do a classic book. And my friend Andy is also doing the Magical Readathon, and she has both the Book of the Month link in her video. I'll link her channel below, as well as Scribed, and I actually just signed up via her referral link. So I believe I get some credits, she gets some credits, everyone's happy, and she has a BookTube channel, so that's how I will be listening to my audiobooks. And then for History of Magic, I actually plan to read number 2 of Harry Potter. So yay, that one is cool. And then for Muggle Studies, Andy and I are reading We Are the Ants, which is a Muggle, well, it's a human-based book, so that will fulfill that. And I only read this at night, and so therefore that will count for that. Now, I'm not looking to read a ton of books, and people can double up, triple up, all they want to. That's cool. But I am going to try to consolidate this as much as I can. Andy had mentioned this in one of her videos. Just because I'm working from home, I don't really feel like I've really gained a lot of time. Now, I am not commuting because basically I literally get up from my bed and then work at my desk, but I feel that I don't sleep as well as I used to when I used to go into work, and so I don't feel like I'm getting any more sleep, and so I can't have something that is going to feel like work. This is really to help me distress. I really do want to read. My goal is 12 books this year, so this will definitely bang out some of that. And Andy and I were already going to do a buddy read, so that fits there. And actually, I had printed this out in the beginning of the year to do the Modern Mrs. Darcy 2020 Reading Challenge. Some of this will take care of some of that. This is going to go in my Happy Nietzsche. And so, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm really glad that I picked this up. I'm loving the vibe of it. I'm loving the look of it. And again, I have a little bit of spaces to do some journaling. I'm not going to do a ton of journaling. If anything, I might just, do a brief overview of my thoughts on the books. But other than that, it's just really to have something cute to keep these, because Miss G did put so much work into putting this together for everyone who's participating. Let me know what you think of this here. And as always, aloha.